Hi, Ruth Backlund from Energy Works Myofascial Release. Just wrapping up my day, and I saw a Facebook post from my mom who was wearing some new shoes. She's walking a lot more than she used to, which is great. I'm really proud of her for that. But wore new shoes for way too long, and she's got blisters on her feet. So guess what? She needs to probably use a Band-Aid on her, wherever it is, on her ankle or, you know, the bottom of her heel, wherever she has her blisters. But so she's got to protect her heel with a Band-Aid. She's got to cover up a problem that was just created. So it made me think about how we put Band-Aids on so many things in our life. And you know, from a myofascial release standpoint, what I tend to see for people is we treat a lot of symptoms. Whenever we have issues, you know, naturally we're going to want to go treat the symptoms. And over time, if you're having that recurring symptom occur, whether it be your neck or your back, where something is continually giving you problems and you're treating it symptomatically, that's a pretty good signal that you're not really getting to the cause if you're always having to revisit an area that's causing you problems. So this is a literal Band-Aid. It's meant to be a short-term fix. It's not a long-term fix. So, you know, if my mom needs to wear a Band-Aid for 2-3 weeks every day, there's something else going on. She might have an infection. Maybe she's got something stuck in there. So a Band-Aid's not going to, you know, solve her problem. She's just going to have to keep using more Band-Aids until whatever needs to, you know, work itself out. But some other kind of Band-Aids that we see is people like to use a lot of pain relievers. BioFreeze is a super popular thing right now. It's been popular for a while. It works great if you've got an acute injury. You know, something that's been going on where you've overtrained or you overworked something. This is a nice temporary solution. But you would be surprised how many people absolutely love this. I do some fitness expos. I've done boot camps. Or people who just come in and just generally tell me some of the things that they're doing, and they're just so proud that they use BioFreeze every day. They absolutely love this stuff. This is not a long-term solution. This is a temporary solution to an overuse problem, okay? So if you're having to use sports creams or BioFreeze every single day, multiple times a day, there's a problem somewhere else that you're not getting to. So if you want to use this every day, you know, knock yourself out. But who wants to be in pain all the time and have to cover it up with some kind of a Band-Aid? Okay, so another kind of Band-Aid people use, and, you know, again, these are meant to be temporary, you know, hot and cold packs. Hot and cold packs are great. They work to help relieve sore muscles or, again, acute injury, you know, heat or ice, depending on what you need in that situation. But if you're having to use a hot pack every day or a cold pack every day, again, there's something else going on there that you're just putting a Band-Aid on, okay? This is not a long-term solution. And then, of course, we know with the opioid crisis, we all have those magic pills we go to, right? If you're having to take pain relievers every day or multiple times a day, there's a sign for you that something else is going on. So with myofascial release, what I do is, you know, obviously when people have symptoms, that's an area that needs to be addressed. But when I'm looking to resolve those issues long term or give them longer term relief, you really need to uncover what's going on within the body. You know, where are they twisted? Where are they turned and off kilter? You know, is one leg longer than another one, where their pelvis is unbalanced, and that's causing issues that trickle up to the head. You know, things like that. So, you know, the Band-Aid solutions work for a while, and that would be my first go-to for anybody. But if you've got an issue that is lingering over and over and over for months on end, weeks on end, and is not getting better or maybe getting worse, I wouldn't continue on with the same treatment that you're doing right now. I would recommend finding something more corrective to start making those positive changes so that those symptoms actually go away. You know, pain is a signal in your body. You're not meant to be hurting. When things are hot, hard, or tender, those are signals that your body's working too hard, there's inflammation, there's something going on. So if you find yourself using Band-Aids of some sort on a regular basis, a daily basis, whether it be your, you know, pain relievers, whether it be your magic pills, whether it be your hot and cold pack, if that's a daily routine for you, that's a wake-up call that things are not going to get better until you decide that it's time to start correcting that problem. So tap in the comments, just type in there if you can think of other Band-Aids that people have in their lives. It's not always about medicine. Sometimes, it's a Band-Aid for stress, right? What's the go-to for stress? We have a lot of obesity. I'm right in there with that. My go-to is when I'm stressed, I want chips, and that's not a good thing for me. I know that, but that's a Band-Aid for me. I need to address something else if I'm having to go get that bag of chips, right? For others, it's alcohol. For others, it's, they're marathon runners, and that's the way that they escape life. They just get into a excessive mode of doing something as a Band-Aid to not really have to address those issues that are going on. So, again, type in the comments if you recognize that, hey, I've been using something all the time and maybe I need to address this. It could be, something that I could help you with, or it could just be, hey, you know what? I got this. I recognize it. Yep, I need a change of behavior here, or I need to address something because this is not really a good habit for me to be in. So anyway, wishing you luck getting rid of your Band-Aids and getting to the solution of your problems. Thank you.